I'm into human females. I'm into horse females. I'm, if you want to, asexual towards rats, and I'm a bit voyeuristic about dogs on women.
Zoophilie ist eine sexuelle Ausrichtung von Leuten, die keinen anderen Sexualpartner haben und trotzdem greifen sie auf den treuesten Gefährten, eben den Hund, zurück. Zoophilie bzw. Sodomie ist ein Problem. Es ist ein riesen Dunkelfeld. Also in Dänemark sind so viele Handlungen. In Dänemark ist alles erlaubt.
Tyskland sidste år gjorde det forbudt, og i år har Sverige gjort det forbudt. Og det er jo så også med det resultat, at mange kommer fra de her lande, de kommer til Danmark og udnytter dyrene.
We found a German animal organization who heard about people traveling to Denmark because it was legal here to have sex with animals. Here's a guy who's selling sex with his horses. He's showing me how to have sex with a horse, and he's telling me that he had like buses filled with tourists coming, paying him money in order to have sex with horses in Denmark. We had a lot of debate, and the ethical council checked up, and their conclusion was that the animals, they were just, if they weren't hurt, it was not a bad thing, so we couldn't make a law.
If you have sex on animals where you hurt it either physically or psychologically, that should be an offence, and that is an offence. I gave witness to the Parliament several times, and whenever there was a motion in Parliament, so far they voted in favour of what I think. If we just ban it, we end up with two undesirable consequences. One, that we actually gets more difficult to find out of the real problematic cases. And secondly, we end up putting people to jail who have done no harm to an animal.
Lang liste over de mange skader, der var i den svenske undersøgelse. Her der er et får. En kæp var ført ind i analregionen, og tarmene var så faldet ud af. Og det er fordi, det her handler egentlig ikke om moral. Hvis en person ønsker at stå ved siden af en hest, jeg ved ikke hvorfor, eller nogen rytter, og onanere, så synes jeg ikke, det er noget problem. Det vil sige, at min indfaldsvinkel, det er en omsorg for dyrene, for at de ikke må lide.
My name is Oliver Budinski. I'm living here in Berlin with my dog Joey. I'm Zeophile. The first time I've realized that I like animals more than the normal way. Maybe with 13 or 14 years, we had a German Shepherd dog in the family. He was my first animal partner. I only prefer male animals, especially male dogs. Joey, hey buddy, come here. Now come. Oh. I got Joey when he was 6 months old.
What was the first time like with him? Will you tell us what happened?
Yes, of course I remember, but I'm not sure if I should say such intimate things about it. It's very personal. I'm the bottom of our relationship, like a bitch. I don't think I need to be afraid to hurt an animal because I'm the passive part of this relationship. Maybe he can hurt me, but because I don't penetrate, I think I can't hurt him. The important thing for me is that he is happy and he is satisfied. I'm a member of the ZETA Association. That's an organization who fights for the rights of Zeophile people. We try to explain to people what we are, that we are no animal cruelty people and something like that. And we want to fight for our rights in the law and justice.
So this is the ZETA logo. And it stands for Zeophile Effort for Tolerance and Enlightenment. I met Oliver after I joined ZETA. He's a person who makes his voice very public.
The internet was a big opening for zoophile people, and in 2009 we founded this organization. We had conventions with sometimes more than 200 people. We called it Zeta conventions. The Zeta organization is necessary or was necessary in the past because people who don't understand about zoophilia and what we are and what we do, they hate us, really hate us, and some zoophiles are really punished by these people. This was one of the reasons some people like me said we need to make an organization, an association to help such people and to explain the people what we are. The animal rights activists, they often hysterics and have no real arguments. For an example, animal rights activists say that zoophiles in Germany kills 500,000 animals every year. Another horrible argument is that there exists hundreds of animal brothels in Germany. No one find any of this brothels. No? It's a stupid lie. It's only to make a big, horrible argument.
Min første gang med en hund var på vores jubilæum adskillige år siden. Selvom jeg egentlig synes, det var forkert, synes jeg også, det kunne være spændende at prøve. Så jeg lagde mig ned på gulvet, og så tog min mand hundens penis i hånden og hjalp hunden til at bedække mig. Efter et par minutter var jeg helt vildt tændt, og jeg kunne mærke hunden komme op i mig. Og
Okay.
det var bare lige sådan, fordi der er godt nok meget her.
Yeah, no, I know it's a bunch of it. But you did great. You did great. You did great.
Første gang, jeg søgte på zoofili, der følte jeg mig både som en kriminel, men også som en, der gjorde et eller andet forkert, et eller andet, som ikke var i orden. Og det gjorde ondt at sidde og søge på det der, fordi man følte, man faktisk støttede det på en eller anden måde. Det var bare forkert. Jeg ved, det sker herhjemme, eller i Danmark, men det er rigtig, rigtig svært at bevise. Fordi man kan medier og almindelige mennesker, der ligesom vil komme ind og vise det, at de får ikke lov til at komme ind. Og når du endelig besøger de her steder, så må du ikke have kamera med. Så grunden til, at vi ved, at det sker, det er på de forskellige forumer, der kan vi se film, og folk de lægger billeder ind, og det sker flere gange om ugen. Så folk, de her mennesker, de beviser jo ligesom selv, at det sker i Danmark. Når jeg ser de her film, så bliver jeg syg og dårlig, og jeg bliver ked af det, og det tager rigtig hårdt på en. Jeg synes ikke, den danske regering gør nok for at beskytte dyrene og komme ind i kampen om at forbyde zoofili i Danmark. De mener jo, at den danske dyreværnslov er god nok, som den er, men den så bare ikke højde for de dyr, som lider psykisk. Og mange gange så kan politiet ikke gøre noget, fordi at det ikke er forbudt i Danmark. Natanja, en anden aktivist, og jeg, vi arbejder sammen for at få gjort det her forbudt, og vi har fået samlet over 140.000 underskrifter, som så skal afleveres til vores fødevareminister i håb om, at vi kan få et lovforslag igennem, og det så bliver godkendt.
Well, in my opinion, definitely my boys comes first, so I usually say dogs before cocks. So that's if someone doesn't like my dogs, then it's a package deal. If I met a guy who had 2 kids, obviously I would like his kid as well, or his kids as well. If I didn't, I wouldn't want to be with him. That's good. I got heavily involved with animal rights and welfare approximately 3 or 4 years ago. Zoophilia is definitely animal cruelty because the animal is not participating. I make a lot of posts about, animal cruelty, and people probably have deleted me for posting all these horrible things. But if people just, close their eyes and don't do anything about it, then it's just going to continue happening. So I've always loved animals, and I'm a lot more interested in animals than I am in humans, to be quite honest. I mean, I like people, but I'm really passionate about helping the animals because they have no voice, and we have to be their voice. Så. Dygtige.
I'm the chairman of the Danish Animal Welfare Society called Dyrenes Venner. In 2008, we had this big campaign, Turns on Animals. We were everywhere with this matter. We got 40,000 signatures. And we gave the minister those, and we thought that we will have a ban in Denmark. We are not giving up.
I think those groups who really speak up about this are marginal groups who want to get attention. And I think also that's the most striking thing about these people, Peter Moller, Bline Kattrup. They are obsessive. These are obsessive people. I mean, they've got animal sex on their brains. That's their whole life. They love it. So to my mind, I mean, sometimes it's portrayed as those who don't want a ban are the people who are sexually obsessed. I know. I think those people who want a ban, that's a way of getting meaning into their life. Put this moralistic message is actually a way, something that fills a vacuum in their life. There's also a more philosophical side to this. Because if we really thought it was problematic that humans got involved with the sex life of animals, what then about the millions and millions of pigs that we artificially inseminate?
Godmorgen, øfbasser. My name is Kai Munk. I'm a farmer and I have 400 sows, about 12,000 piglets. Every second week we have inseminated about 30 to 40 sows. This is for medicine. This is 1 dose of semen for the sows. We have something we call aha effects. All the ladies stay in one room, and then we open the door. In is coming a very nice and very smelling boar, and they got aha, we said. We take in the boar in front of the sow. This is like a show, a peep show. You can come in, you can see what they're doing, you can hear him, you can smell him, you can see him, but you can't touch him. The sow actually will react and say, oh, now there's coming a nice guy, a really nice guy. And I go in here and I simulate how the boar will do. That means I press here, around here, on the back, to simulate that I'm a boar, I'm jumping on her. I take down here. Normally the boar asks, is it allowed for me to come by doing like this? And if she stays still and with ear, he look at her and say, oh, that's okay. Then he go behind her and jump. She's ready for insemination. Stimulation, simulate as the boar is doing here. Now I jump up like the boar, and then she's pressing up the back. Now I open to here, to vulva, and press in. Stupid sow. Those people having sex with animals, I don't think they do it the same way as I stimulate. I love my animals. I work with my animals. I had to take care of my animals. If they make sex to one of my animals, I will not kill them, but almost.
So today we're going to the parliament to actually hand over all the petitions that we collected, and hopefully we'll get the politicians to agree that this is a bad idea with Zeophile being allowed in Denmark. We're actually at the minister's office, and we're waiting for him to come down and collect us, and then we're going to hand over all the petitions and hopefully get a few comments from him, maybe, if he's not too busy.
Vi har 162.000 underskrifter. Det vil normalt være 30 kilo papir. Så vi håber, vi får en lov. Vi håber, vi gætter lov.
Hvor er han henne i verden?
Ja, det er han. Han er smider ud.
Han kan ikke komme?
Nej, det kan han desværre. Hvor længe er han forhindret? Kunne vi vente ham? Hans kalender, den ligger væg til væg, og det gør den hver dag.
Well, obviously this is very disappointing. No one has cancelled anything, and we set up this interview. We've all been working very hard for this, and now you're telling us that the minister is not ready to meet us after all. I think it's extremely unprofessional.
Yeah, jeg rejste 3 timer, 3 hours with a train from Jylland to here, and then all the people have been taken free, working hard for it. I think that is really shit.
Hvad gør vi?
Jeg kan tage imod dem og sørge for, at ministeren får dem. Resten af det her på. Altså sørge for, at ministeren får dem. Ja, tak.
Okay.
Kan ikke gøre mere ved det.
The minister actually cancelled. They cancelled less than 30 minutes ago. He just chickened out. I don't know. Something came up that was more urgent, and it's just unbelievable to me that you can have something that's more urgent than this. It's bullshit.
Du kan jo ikke sige andet farvel og tak.
The people who are actually doing the petition, they really feel for this, and they've been fighting for years now, and it's a fight they should fight if they really believe it, but I just don't think that the politicians are going into that one more time.
I'm not a biologist, but when I talk to my biologist friends about sex, animals having sex, there's every reason to believe that they can feel sexual pleasure. That's part of why they keep on doing it, get attention.
I can't make him off the leash because he would hunt the rabbits. He loves rabbits to eat. A lot of people thought about zoophiles like sick perverts and animal cruelers. We are not cruelly, we are not pervert. We don't harm them. It's another kind of love and nothing else. We love it like a relationship, I would say.
Oh,